Tonight on UMTV News, the United States braces for a shocking week with COVID-19.
This is going to be the hardest and the saddest week of most Americans' lives, quite frankly. This is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment, our 9/11 moment, only it's not going to be localized. It's going to be happening all over the country, and I want America to understand that.
Plus, today is National Student Athlete Day, yet gyms everywhere are empty. And some people are not canceling events, they're just getting creative. All that and more, UMTV News starts right now. Hello and welcome to UMTV News. I'm Cameron Dobbs. The U.S. is now bracing for what's being called a bad week ahead in the battle against the coronavirus. The death toll now tops 10,000 and things may get worse before they get better.
Things are going to get bad and we need to be prepared.
From one health expert to the next, different voices, same grim message.
It's tragically fitting that we're talking at the beginning of Holy Week because this is going to be the hardest and the saddest week of most Americans' lives, quite frankly. This is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment, our 9/11 moment, only it's not going to be localized. It's going to be happening all over the country, and I want America to understand that.
U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams says Americans have the power to change this pandemic, but it'll take everyone doing their part for the next 30 days. Dr. Anthony Fauci also making it clear the next week will be a bad one.
I will not say we have it under control, Margaret. That would be a false statement. We are struggling to get it under control, and that's the issue that's at hand right now.
At the center of this pandemic, some hopeful news from New York. Deaths are dropping for the first time. But it's too early to tell if that means the spread is slowing. Still, the state's healthcare system is over capacity.
We're running short on supplies all across the board. We're talking about 2 or 3 or 4 day supply, which makes the entire hospital system uncomfortable.
As the U.S. reached a grim milestone this weekend of the most COVID-19 deaths in a day, President Trump says there's more to come. The next 2 weeks, crucial in the fight to slow the spread. The First Lady of the United States took to Twitter to express the importance of staying home. She tweeted, "I ask that everyone take social distancing and wearing a mask/face covering seriously. Hashtag COVID-19 is a virus that can spread to anyone." White House Coronavirus Response Coordinator Dr. Deborah Birx says it's the time to keep friends and family safe. So for the next 2 weeks, it's not the time to go to the grocery or pharmacy, or frankly anywhere for that matter. In fact, today is National Student Athlete Day, but ballparks, arenas, and stadiums everywhere are empty. After canceling the 2020 spring season, the NCAA has now announced it permissible for seniors of spring sports to receive an extra year of eligibility. Last night, University of Miami Athletic Director Blake James addressed nearly 50 Hurricane student athletes on the issue. He said though the decision is momentous, it is much easier said than done, since universities have now taken financial hits. More to come in the future on the ACC and Miami's view on the topic. Since social distancing guidelines came into place, Zoom has hosted school, work, meetings, and now weddings. Instead of calling off their impending nuptials, this Hawaii couple decided to take things online.
Jacob, we're going to start with you, and I just want you to repeat after me. Are you ready?
Ready.
Jacob and Jessica Yates wanted to keep their wedding date despite the coronavirus crisis. So they asked their pastor how they could do it and keep guests from gathering.
As soon as he said virtual wedding, we both thought about Zoom that we've been using from work perspective, so it worked out perfectly.
I, Jessica.
Take you, Jacob.
Take you, Jacob.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
Since they're sheltering in place, the Eva Beach couple turned their living room into a chapel.
Back in December, her and I built an A-frame, bookshelf kind of. It looks really nice. And we had some stuff for the wedding that we were going to use, and we created a little mini altar.
Zoom enabled more than 100 family members and friends to witness the Yates wedding vows from their own homes.
All of our brothers, all of our sisters, even our nieces and nephews were there as well, which was wonderful.
Jessica, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of our love.
As a symbol of our love. I realized in the middle of the ceremony, I looked down, I was like, I'm still wearing my slippers. They matched the whole getup, so it worked out.
They say it was a little awkward at first.
I will never forget it, and I have it recorded.
It was certainly a memorable way to say I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jacob, you may now kiss your bride.
A beautiful wedding and a beautiful story. I guess it's true that love never fails. That's all the time we have tonight. Stay home and stay safe.